Hello there guys, what is up? I'm back with a video regarding the Samsung Galaxy S9 and all the features that we know of it so far and all news we have gathered so far. And so yeah, the Galaxy S9 will make its debut in February at Mobile World Congress known as MWC in Barcelona. Samsung has confirmed that the Galaxy S9 will indeed be unveiled at MWC, which this year runs from February 26 to the March 1st in Barcelona, as first reported by Samsung fan site Sam Mobile. A Reddit user published a photo of what looks like a lot like a S9 retail box. Among the specs listed is a 5.8-inch Quad HD plus Super AMOLED screen, dual facing 12 megapixel camera, and a single lens 8 megapixel front camera. That throws some cold water on the earlier reports suggesting that the Galaxy S9 would go full iPhone X, but that didn't happen this time with two cameras on the front. We know that the next flagship will run Samsung's own Exynos 9 series 9810 processor, at least in Asia. Given that the Snapdragon 835 debuted in the Galaxy S8, it is quite possible that the S9 will be a first out of the gate with this Snapdragon 845, which is expected to enable a whole bunch of new features plus better battery life, which will be an improvement. So far, however, only Xiaomi's forthcoming Mi 7 is confirmed to use the Snapdragon 845, which is a good news for Xiaomi users if they want to upgrade their mobiles. And so even before Apple you up the ante with the iPhone X, Samsung has something to prove in the facial recognition department after hackers did fool the S8's iris scanner using a photo and contact lenses. The Korea Herald reports that Samsung has been working to improve its technology and will bring to its budget phones in 2018 and 2019. Now, if the leaked picture photo of the retail box is to be believed, Samsung has equipped S9 with an iris scanner. Again, a security protocol that on its own is likely less secure than Apple's Face ID, which is interesting. But the Snapdragon 845 does support the type of 3D face mapping used by Apple, which is an interesting point as well. And while Apple's Face ID technology uses 30,000 dots of infrared light to map your face, Qualcomm can accommodate up to 50,000 dots, theoretically giving it an accuracy edge. Now, the Snapdragon 845 would give the Galaxy S9 a big advantage, at least on paper, over other phones with a killer cameras. In addition to securing bragging rights as the first to record 4K Ultra HD video, Qualcomm says that the chip will produce higher photography and video and will reduce noise and make it possible to embed tiny videos in still portraits, which is a very good fact and a very interesting fact that S9 will be coming with 4K video Ultra HD, which will be high in good for those who want to make HD videos with their mobile phones. Now, moving forward, given that the increasing number of S9 cases sprouting up on Amazon in recent days, we expect that Samsung has locked up the final design and that we'll see more leaked out over the next few weeks. The buzz is that the phone will likely not look similar to its predecessors, and the images that we have seen so far, mostly renders and mock-ups designed by amateurs and enthusiasts, show as much. The few convincing photos floating around, including one that shows a rear panel with a cutout for a vertically aligned camera and a fingerprint sensor, hint to a design that's more interactive than revolutionary. As reported by BGR, the Samsung Galaxy S9 and S9 Plus may have 3000 and 3500 mAh batteries respectively, just like their predecessors. Qualcomm, however, says its Snapdragon 845 chip delivers 30% better power efficiency, which could push the S9 and S9 Plus beyond the wanted 20-hour mark. Now that is quite impressive. Now the S8 and the S8 Plus both lasted about 16 hours in the tests that mostly people have done, and the Note 8 about an hour longer. Samsung may dramatically raise the stakes when it comes to internal storage. It's announced in the beginning of mass production of a 512 GB chip that would give the Samsung Galaxy S9 8 times the integrated capacity of the 64 GB Galaxy S8. Now that is insane. And the specs on the leaked image of the retail box show a 64 GB capacity model. But if we can dream for a moment, if 512 GB Galaxy S9 would totally dwarf in the competition the highest and late models iPhones top out at 256 GB of storage, and the Google Pixel 2 XL comes in 64 GB or 128 GB versions. It's worth noting that Samsung chips often find their way into non-Samsung phones, including the iPhone. Now, as we can see, this is the official look and the official video that was released by Samsung, in which it describes as the camera reimagined with the 9 logo on it. And it is quite interesting that it looks like all focus is going to be on the camera on the S9. And look at this, it's unpacked on 25 of February 2018 at the WC Barcelona. And so yeah, that was it. I hope you like this video. Give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and enable all notifications so that you can be the first one to be notified whenever I post a new video on the channel. Leave down in the comments below what you thought about this. If I missed out anything, please let me know and I'll be sure to cover that up in another video.